So let's see today's lovely recipe of Mokal Bhazani. Now here I have 200 grams of Bhazani flour, 2 large onions chopped fine. I'm going to be using approximately 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, salt to taste, and about 3/4 cup of water, as you'll see in the recipe. Now I'm going to be adding the Bhazani flour to the onions. Now I'm using a ready-made Bhazani flour. Then I'm going to add the red chili powder, some salt to taste. Now this is the same flour that I use to make thali peet, so you get it easily available, in stores. Now mix all of this really well together. That is the onions, the bhazani flour, as well as the red chili powder and the salt. Now we're going to start adding a little water at a time, and we're going to form a very firm dough. So this is going to be very similar to the dough that we prepare for thali peet. So it has to be very firm. So for those of you who haven't seen the thali peet recipe of mine, I will link it in the description box. You can go and watch that recipe. So now once this is done, just set this dough to rest for about 10 minutes. Set it aside for 10 minutes. Now after 10 minutes, we're going to heat about 2 tablespoons of oil in a pan. Once the oil is nice and hot, I'm going to be adding 1 teaspoon of mustard seeds, which is mohri. Now once the mustard seeds begin to splutter, we're going to add about 1 teaspoon of cumin seeds or jeera, 1 teaspoon of asafoetida or heenga, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder or haldi powder. Now we're going to add this dough that we prepared into this fodni or the hot oil, which is flavored with all the lovely spices. Now for those of you who have never tried this recipe, I suggest you do. I learned this recipe from my mother-in-law, and now it's a big hit at our home. When we're really lazy to make any pori bhaji, this is the ideal kind of very light meal, and it tastes very it's very delicious. So now we're going to mix this dough very well with the oil, the flavored oil, and we are going to just cover it and let it cook for about 10 to 15 minutes, but you're going to stir in between. Now your flame also has to alternate between low and medium. Don't cook it on a high flame, otherwise it will get burnt, and keep stirring it in between. Now if you find that your dough is a little bit dry, you can just put sprinkle a little bit of water, as we say hapka. So just put a little bit of water in the middle if you find that your dough is drying up. But since we've already added enough water when we were making the dough, it's not really required. But if you feel that your dough is, it's sticking too much to the pan, then add a little bit of water. The dough should not stick to the pan. It should be very, free and flowing like this, like an upma kind of a consistency. That's why it's called Mokal Bhazani, that is free Bhazani, kind of it's just very light and free and it's not stuck together. So keep cooking this, keep stirring in between. And it takes about 10 to 15 minutes on a low to medium flame, stirring in between and covering and cooking. And that's it, friends. Once it's ready, just garnish it with some lovely fresh coriander or kothimbeer or cilantro, and you're all set to go. And now this tastes amazingly well with some lovely chilled curd or dahi. So I'll leave a recipe of how I prepare my dahi at home. So do give this recipe a try. Today's recipe as well as today's video, and if you would like to see more videos like this, then don't forget to leave this video a big thumbs up. Also by clicking the thumbs up icon. Also don't forget to subscribe to my channel and become a part of Akshita's recipes. Once you have subscribed, there is a small little bell icon that will pop up, so just click on that. That way whenever I put up a new recipe or a new video, you get a message for the same. So on that note, I'll say bye and I'll catch you in my next video sooner than you think. This is Akshita saying bye, take care, stay healthy, stay fit, be kind and loving to one another. So till we meet again, bye.